All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So, just a quick check-in, and today is a special topic. Of course, I'm talking about the magic of creation. One reason, of course, being that now we are ready to launch our entry level program, the iHypnosis Life Foundation 3.0. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been making that space for this program to come into being, and now officially we're ready. We've launched the first session. We've sent out the invites, and of course, on Sunday we go live. So, I wanted to share with you three reflections on how this came to be. When I talk about the magic of creation, how do I and what do I mean? And especially if you are a healer, especially if you're a coach, something for you to reflect on. One is, of course, I've said this many times and I'll say it again here, community is key. Um, a lot of what has helped and led to the creation of this program is because of the community. And so, because the community showed up, because they've shared a lot about their own journey, they've shared also what is it that they're looking forward to, their hopes and dreams, what they're looking forward to this year. That has definitely shaped the design of this program. And of course, we get to beta test it over the weekend. And then over the course of these next 4 weeks, I will obviously be able to see how much of this translates and how it translates in the lives of the community. And of course, that becomes feedback to design what comes after that. So the second thing I want to share, one is, of course, community is the key. The second is that time creates magic. And so maybe if you're someone who's in a bit of a hurry and you're trying to force the outcome, you're trying to create urgently, and there is that rush. Sometimes creation can feel like it's worse than you're pulling out teeth. So one thing I will definitely say is that time creates magic, and I've been thinking of this idea of our 3.0 program, the iHypnosis Life 3.0, towards the end of last year and the beginning of this year. In the initial phase, I wasn't sure how, where, and when it would come together, but I allowed it. And because, time is what creates the magic, that is something that I've now been able to notice, been able to experience. And so I can definitely say, with a open heart, and with that experience of knowing that time truly is what creates the magic. If you're willing to allow your ideas to really steep and to west, you will be able to, of course, have some really amazing breakthroughs. Lastly, of course, remember, this is something that it sounds easier said than done, but remember to allow, remember to receive, and then, of course, remember to share. So, over this entire 2 3 month period, I have, from time to time forgotten or time to time resisted, but eventually I kept coming back to this basic idea of allowing. And so, as I allowed, that in turn was able to help me tap into the creation. And of course, with creation, when you allow, you also are in a state of receiving. And so, remember, when you're receiving, to actually receive, to acknowledge that receiving that you're having. And then, of course, lastly, remember to share it. So, for me, it is vital that whatever I receive, I always make it a point to be able to share that with others. So, as always, these pods are made for you, especially as a healer and a coach. This is a way for you to remember that you're not alone on this journey, and that together we make this possible. So, as always, I truly appreciate you, and if there's any way in which I can help you on your journey, especially as a healer and a coach, and of course, as a seeker. Please do reach out. And today it's not just me, but we have a beautiful, loving community that's here to support you. So, as always, uh, wish you all the best on your journey. And having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. And yes, thank you, Sanita, for tuning in live. And look forward to seeing you and to seeing all of you in the coming days. Take care. God bless. I'll see you in the next one.